Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and spending some of your time with me. I hope you enjoy your time here. Today I want to share with you another DIY that I tackled recently, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I love blanket ladders. I see them all the time on Pinterest or on Instagram, on other YouTubers' channels. I just think they're beautiful. They add a really chic farmhouse feel to your home. Now, my home isn't done totally in farmhouse decor, but I love the way this project has just taken a little corner and just given it that little farmhouse chic look, and I love it. And I think that's the fun with home decors. You can mix different styles to make it your own and make it unique and make it something that you love. So I love to do that. It doesn't have to be all one style. You can bring in certain elements and try to make it your own, and that's what's so fun about home decor. So I decided, after looking at some in stores and flea markets and antique shops, that I didn't want to pay that kind of money. So I thought, maybe I could try it myself. Then I did some research on Pinterest, and there's all kinds of tutorials on how to do it. So I thought I would tackle it myself. So I'm going to show you how I made my own blanket ladder. And I hope you really enjoy this, and maybe it gives you some inspiration to tackle a project that you've been thinking of trying. So if you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll think about subscribing by hitting that red button below. I'd love to have you join me each week. And so let's get going on this tutorial on how to make your own blanket ladder. To get started on this project, I really needed to get to the hardware store and look for some wood. I really wasn't sure what I needed, but after some discussion with my husband and looking around, I settled on 2 pieces of this 1x4 by 8 foot length, which cost me $2.69 per piece. And then for the rungs, we settled on a 2x2 by 6 foot length, and I think that ended up costing me around $2 as well. So all in all, it cost me less than $10. And I'm very, very lucky. My local Home Depot store will cut the wood for me, so I took it over to them and they cut up all the pieces. They made the side rails 6 feet high, and they cut all my little rungs for me. So this is what you need for this project. Of course, you need your wood for the rungs and for the side, the stain of your choice. I had the stain on hand, so I didn't need to buy any more. My drill, pencil just to mark up where you need each of the rungs to go, and of course some drill bits and some wood screws to put it all together, and that's about it. So the first thing I did was take my wood and stain it. I'm sorry I didn't get filming this, but I think you know what to do for staining. And after it was stained and dried, I took it and measured out how far I wanted each of the rungs to be. And I decided that they were going to be 12 inches apart, so I just measured off 12 inches all the way down both side panels. And once that was done, I drilled the holes. You can probably see them there. And then what I decided to do was to put the screws in a little bit first, which would make it a little easier when I put on the rungs in the middle. I just decided this might make it a little easier for myself. And I also screwed into the middle of each of the rungs a little pilot hole so that I could get them lined up much easier with the screws. So now that the pilot hole has been drilled, I can easily line it up with the screw that's partially through the side panel. And that simple step of drilling that pilot hole made it so much easier on myself. A little confused here, but hey, I'm trying. And what I did, I put the screws through the other rail as well, and then tried to line up all the holes again. And this took a little maneuvering, but with a little patience and a little perseverance, You can do it. So once I got them all lined up, I started screwing all the screws into each of the rungs. So now that I have all these screws in place, I put it on the ground just so I could have a bit more leverage to really make sure those screws were in place and in each of the rungs very securely. I have to laugh when I told the gentleman at the hardware store what I was making. He tried to talk me away from the type of wood I was using because he thought I would be climbing on this. And then when I told him no, it's simply for blankets, he really didn't understand, but oh well. I thought that was pretty funny. But so now I'm just making sure both sides are totally secure. And ta-da! Here it is, all screwed together. I am so proud of myself. I think it looks great. So here it is. Here's the finished product. Here's my DIY blanket ladder, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I've always admired these and looked at them on Pinterest and Instagram and even other YouTubers' channels, and I've always wanted one. I don't know why, they just spoke to me. And then when I started looking at them in stores and in flea markets, I just wasn't willing to pay that kind of money. So I thought I'd give it a shot myself. My husband kind of doubted me, but this girl's liking using drills. I tell you, I am liking using drills, but I'm really pleased with it. I can just see it at Christmas time with some twinkle lights on it and my plaid blanket for Christmas on it. I think it's going to look so cute. I can't wait to use it at Christmas. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And maybe give it a shot yourself if you're thinking of starting a DIY project similar to this. I'd love to know in the comments below if you guys are working on a project that you've always wanted to work on, or if there's something brewing in the back of your mind that you just aren't quite ready to tackle. I hope this gives you some inspiration to just go ahead and try and tackle it. I've got a few more other things that I'd like to try and make myself. But I'd love to know what you guys are thinking about making, or perhaps in the process of making right now. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration, and you'll think about giving this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you're new to my channel, maybe think about subscribing before you exit on out. I'd love to have you join me each week. So until next time, guys, I hope you have a fabulous week. Bye, you guys.